Practical Evangelism and Adventist Christian Education Centre of Evangelism, run by the North England Conference. And it was at a time where I was in my second year of university, about to go into my third, and Peace was actually running for the summer period of that year, for the first time since it's been running, and for the last time so far, because it's then changed its period again. And when you hear God's call on your life, for me, I found there's been such a blessing to actually step out in faith and accept that call. Because being a student, you generally don't have the finances to just be a student in general, much less to spend £2,200 over a summer period where you could be working money just to help you with your life. So in stepping out in faith, I saw how God just worked miraculously. One, with the finances, just as Florence is raising money for her to attend to co-op, the time where I accepted going to Peace, there wasn't enough time for me to do any major fundraising. So me attending was really a step in faith. I only had about £500 to attend, and I didn't know where the rest of the money was going to come from. But I said, God has called me. I felt that burden, that passion that I need to go. I didn't know why, I didn't know how it was all going to fit together, but I stepped out and went. And it was in the first week of attending. My mum, we're very close, and she was there trying to work out as well, how can she support me? She didn't know how, she didn't have the money to actually give me straight up. But God worked through her mightily in that she got a tax rebate, which was the exact amount that I actually needed for the rest of my fees. And being self-sacrificial as she is, she just said, here, this is for you to attend Peace. And for me, that was the first thing that showed me that God really wanted me to attend, and he needed me to take that step of faith. Because we know the Bible tells us that faith without works is dead. Yes. So I could have had that call, but then just sat on it and not done anything with it, and my life would definitely not be what it is today. So in attending throughout Peace, I acknowledge that God was actually calling me to set up a campus ministry at my university. And I really didn't think that I could actually do it. Just doing something like that, I really didn't know how that would happen. But I knew, yet again, that was firm in my mind that God really wanted me to do that. So through God's grace, it actually has been set up. We've been running for 2 years now, and I've just seen how God can take my feeble efforts, my just will to accept him and accept what he's calling me to do, and just do wonderful things. My faith has been strengthened. The faith of the students, Adventist students around me, I've seen that their faith has been strengthened. And even being able to share our faith with those who are non-Seventh Adventist, non-Christian. And it's just been such a wonderful experience. And I just want to use this opportunity to say to each and every one of us, some of us, it may be that God might want you to come to Peace. It may be another avenue that he's calling you, because we know that God has a purpose for every single one of us. He wants to do something special for him. I believe that campus ministries at Coventry University was what he wanted me to do. And I even believe that it's something that he wants me to continue to do, so that even if that means continuing further studies just so that I can be there as a ministry. I believe that our life is, we are to be missionaries for Christ, so in whatever sphere of influence we have, we are to serve God. Amen. So it might be full-time as a medical missionary, or doing what Florence is going to be doing, or it may be in your own special way. Wherever you are, God might be calling you to do something special there, and that's why he placed you there. So I just want to say, if God is calling you to do something, don't ignore the call. Step up, because God will bless you abundantly, and you will have so much joy in doing God's work. And when you know God is calling you and you're doing his work, no matter what barriers may come your way, no matter what fears and insecurities you may have, because you know God is calling you and you're doing what God said, you have the passion and you have the energy to go do. Because as a student, I have university work. I'm in final year at the moment, and there's so much more I could be doing. But that passion that God has given me is just giving me the drive, not only for my studies, but also to use my extra time in a way that I can witness to others. So I just want to leave with a quote from Ellen G. White in the book Christ Object Lesson. She says that when the will of man joins with the will of God, it becomes omnipotent. So when we join our will with God, there's nothing that we cannot do. Amen. Amen.
Thank you, Sister